I will turn it over to Senator Feinstein from there.
The chairs of the Senate and House Intelligence Committees, Dianne Feinstein and Mike Rogers, who have recently returned from a fact-finding trip to Afghanistan, say the Taliban have become stronger since President Barack Obama sent 33,000 more troops to the country in 2010. The comments by the senior lawmakers contradict an assessment by the U.S. Defense Department, which says the surge of 33,000 extra troops to Afghanistan has weakened the Taliban. It also challenges Barack Obama's assessment during his visit to Afghanistan last week, when he said the U.S. has broken the Taliban's momentum.
The tide of war has turned in Afghanistan. We've broken the Taliban's momentum.
Obama traveled to Afghanistan last week to sign a strategic partnership agreement with Afghan President Hamid Karzai, allowing U.S. troops to stay in the country beyond 2014. The United States and its allies invaded Afghanistan to end Taliban militancy in the country.
It is not only repressing its own people, it is threatening people everywhere by sponsoring and sheltering and supplying terrorists, by aiding and abetting murder. The Taliban regime is committing murder.
Contradictions in American policies towards the Taliban are not limited to the U.S.-Afghan deal. In an interview, U.S. Vice President Joe Biden has asserted that the Taliban are not an enemy of the United States. Ironically, in 2008, Biden had a completely different view of the Taliban than the one he currently espouses.
The fact of the matter is, Al-Qaeda and the Taliban, the people who actually attacked us on 9/11, they've regrouped in the mountains between Afghanistan and Pakistan, and they are plotting new attacks.
More than a decade has passed since the U.S.-led invasion, and the situation on the ground in Afghanistan seems to be getting increasingly worse. Nearly 3,000 U.S.-led foreign troops have been killed since the invasion of the country back in 2001. Afghans continue to suffer, and so does their government. Civilian casualties and abuses by foreign troops have made Afghans agitated. American soldiers' burning of copies of the Holy Quran and urination on dead Afghans are some examples showing how U.S.-led forces continue to play with the religious and moral sentiments of Afghans.